What's up? How is it going? This is your boy Statics, coming at you from, the state of naturals, all natural. You know what I mean? It is the state of Arkansas. That's how I be, that's where I hail from. You know this. Well, y'all will know this, as you're watching this video today. Anywho, I just had to come at y'all here today, because I was inspired to make this new video today. This is more of a vlog slash, a personal opinion type of video, but this is also just me keeping it real and just being inspired. I'll just go ahead and be honest and put it out there. Being inspired by the new network channel that's being featured on YouTube here as of today's. It is it's Defiant Digital. Defiant Digital, which I believe is a network branch of All Deaf Digital on the social medias. So yeah. So this is a video inspired based on what I'm going to be talking about topic-wise here today briefly. So based on that, since, yes, it's a shout out to y'all, Defiant Digital. I really enjoyed y'all's, first contents. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. Took me back to watching the classics of All Deaf Digital. So yeah, for sure. Anywho, I just had to get this off my chest. So basically, in retrospect towards Defiant Digital on doing their first episode for their series called Tops, I had to just put my little 5 cent in there. I had to just throw that little nickel off in there. I got a nickel. I don't know. I ain't about them pickles. I just throw my nickel out there. Like I said, I ain't about them pickles though. But there's a nickel. Anywho. So they were talking about stuff about the whole sexual experiences, like the pros and the cons. Well, they were basically talking more about the cons of sexual experiences. And yes, this video, whoever's viewing this, please, I'm going to make sure this video is labeled so no youngins is watching this, because no youngins needs to be watching this video. This is based on grown people's conversations, grown people's opinions. Because yes, with my facial hair, as you see, I am a grown person, even though I have somewhat of a little bit of an infant's face, a little bit, but with all this, rough, but to me, it's actually kind of smooth to me, even though I got these, patchy hairs all on my face, all on my upper lip and my chin and on the sides. I think I appreciate more so my sideburns. But anywho, I'm just saying. And yes, I'm not afraid to say that yes, I am a 29-year-old black African ancestry's king, and I'm just saying that's just how I be. So yes, I am a grown individual, or I am an adult individual. So remember that. Anywho, so basically, man, yes, they were talking about the sexual experiences, right, of Defiant Digital. Well, my little 5 cent, I didn't invest it, like I said, threw it out there for y'all, is based on the sexual experiences. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm being just truthful about this. I'm just like, all right, check this. This is more directed to all my fellas out there, all my fellow kings out there, right? Kings. This is for all kings. Like I said, ain't nobody got time for no discriminations, period. All kings. Anywho, so I learned this from a wise, good old childhood friend of mine growing up out here in old Arkansas. I'm just saying. Anywho, this childhood friend of mine one particular time, this is coming from, actually this story was referred to me from my younger brother, and we both grew up with this childhood friend of ours, right? And we've grown up with this dude since we were little, back in the old neighborhood that we used to live at when we were growing up. And so this is during the time, of course, when we were older, past, teenage, into our young adult, stages and everything, right? And so our childhood friend, my brother, was hanging out with my boy, our childhood friend, at this one time about a few years back, and he gets in a conversation with our friend, and our friend lets my younger brother know that he had an experience with this girl, and that he was one of those dudes who, as a king that he is, he makes sure he pleases the girl first. So that's what that. So yeah. So then he was like, you know, he in the story, my brother was listening from our friend. He was like, all right, he got done making sure she was good. Like he pleased her first, did the thing right. And so then he he said he said, like, my brother listened to what he had to say. Our friend, he said that he was done, right? Like he wasn't even worried about trying to get anything back from her, really, because he was like, our friend was real when he said this shit, like for real, for real. He told my brother that he told this girl that he was hooking up with, because like he said that they were doing it all in the car, right? They were in the car at somewhere around, like maybe like somewhere just undisclosed location type of setting. They were handling their stuff in the car out in public, but they were somewhere off where there was not too many people around, right? And he said this dude said, because he wasn't trying to, like, mess with her anymore after that, because he did what he did. He kind of satisfied himself a little bit by making sure she was satisfied, right? This this dude said he told this girl that, nah, I don't want none. He said, nah, I don't want none, baby. he said, he said, nah, I don't want none, baby, because you ain't worthy of this dick. This nigga, that's what he said. This nigga said, nah. He said, nah, baby, I don't want none because you're not worthy. I'm not letting you have none because you're not worthy of this dick. I was like, my brother told me that. I was like, what? Are you for real? This nigga said, this nigga said, this nigga said, you're not worthy of this penis. You're not worthy of this dick. I was like, whoa. So yeah, that's excuse me. That's a quick story of the experience of what my younger brother told me, what our childhood friend was on and was talking about. And this happened like a few years back, and I will never ever forget that at all. That's gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Cause for real, our childhood friend, he be wild, and man, we've always known him since we've been growing up out here in Arkansas. He's one of the wild child type of dudes. He just grew up as a wild child, but he is hella smart. He is hella smart, but he's just a wild child. And so, so when he said that shit, I was like, at first, it's one of those actual reactions where you just be cracking up, man. You just have you cracking up the whole time. But then again, it's like, when you actually think about it, now I'm about to get real on y'all. Here we go. That when you actually think about it, y'all, and this is for my kings and any queens out here listening or viewing this, or make sure you listen, please, is like, it's like, for real, like when you actually think about it, it's like not every female, not every woman out there, not every woman that, as kings, as fellas out here, fellas, would want to see, being of queen potential, but they may not be on that queen level. Not every one of them deserves, your penis, man. Not every woman deserves, you know, your dick loving. They don't, man. They don't, especially nowadays, man. Excuse me for spitting. Especially nowadays, it's like not every lady who thinks they may be of queen material or a queen, because you can't be just. I say that most times. Me personally, I say that most times because I try and give respect to women, especially more so than ever nowadays, because they deserve it. But not every female, excuse me, not every woman or lady uh, deserves to be always called a queen, because not all of y'all out here. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, y'all. Not all of y'all ladies out here deserve to be having that queen title, especially nowadays, because just so much going on, and a lot of y'all, have a lot of this whole now having this power of having more authority, and of course nothing, not taking away your independence or nothing like that, but just you got a lot of stuff where it just is going to y'all's heads, and y'all kind of in a way, like in my personal perspective as a man, like y'all kind of letting that stuff go to y'all's head most times today, and kind of uh like kind of misusing and not being as fully grateful for a lot of things that y'all have, more so than ever today. And that's just my perspective as a man, for real, because it's like I've noticed quite a couple of examples, especially throughout these past years or so, even today, where a lot of y'all ladies out here, y'all kind of be just like letting a lot of this, you know praise and appeal of y'all more than anything else today go to y'all's heads, and not a lot of y'all truly are grateful based on a lot of the blessings and opportunities that y'all are having more so than ever in this present day and age, more than anything else today. So that's just my personal opinion, man. I'm not meaning to disrespect anybody out there. I'm just saying, like, that's just from my personal observations and stuff like that. As a man, it's like a lot of y'all letting this, letting a lot of the blessings and advantages that y'all have today go to y'all's heads, and not most of y'all, well, just some of y'all out there individually, you know, are not being as grateful as you should be. So I'm just saying, that's just my personal opinion. So that's what ties into the fact of my me and my younger brother's childhood friend, goes into. I mean, after all the laughs, is like, not every woman out here, not every lady out here deserves a man's gift of the pipe. I'm just saying, not every one of y'all deserves that. And kings, I'm referring this to back to kings, especially viewing, is like, not y'all don't need to be trying to slang it always all the time to every woman or lady out there, man, because it's even rougher out here nowadays than ever when it comes to trying to have some type of intimate connection with the someone you care for and stuff like that, or trying to care for, trying to have some sense of just like for that person. But you should be more so trying to love a woman, man, not just trying to always trying to pipe her down, man. It's like, as kings, y'all should be more so trying to love a woman, love, not always trying to pipe her down, give her the dick, or excuse my French, my Genesis squaw language, but always trying to fuck, man. It's like, nah, man. It's not always about that, man. That's why it's like, you have to have better, more foundation priorities when it comes to being intimate with the woman, man. I mean, it shouldn't always have to be about trying to screw the next best thing. You should be trying to love a woman, be blessed and grateful for whatever female, lady, queen that you have with you, man. Because not all ladies, women out there are just having to be considered as prizes or trophies, or big games based on, oh, I got this baddie with me, it's rocking, rolling with me and everything and is, gonna hold me down. She gonna be wifey and bae and everything, but you're not treating her like the queen that she can be or is, man. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm just trying to be as real as I possibly can be. But anyway, I don't want this video to be too much longer because I don't know who all is going to even watch this as long as it's going to be. But I'm just saying, that's just my, 5 cent on the matters. And so this has been Derek. I am Derek Hervey. I'm from Arkansas. I'm about to try and, be on better straits towards where God is leading me and my path and direction towards what I'm called to do, and to uh, be a positive example to my brothers and my sisters out here, my kings and queens out here. So y'all be blessed. I'm just, South Side. I've been South Side living for all my life, and I'm just trying to hold it down South Side wise moving forward. And I'm thankful and humbled if I can, go about, discovering other parts besides just all my South Side origins and livings out here from the natural state that I've known most of all my life. So y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Continue to do your best. Never give up. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And this is Derek. I'll see you later.